So I've just done some water tests for my tank upstairs and my tank downstairs. With these JBL water packs, I really like the way I can set this up and do 2 tests at once. So both tanks don't really have ammonia. Both tanks have got a tiniest little bit of nitrite. They don't really have nitrate. Their pH is slightly alkaline. The KH of the upstairs tank is about 1. The KH of the downstairs tank is about 3. The GH of the upstairs tank is about 6. And the GH of the downstairs tank is about 9. So that's where the water's at right now. So I've done a water change on the downstairs tank, and I'm going to go downstairs and get some fish to put upstairs. So this is the downstairs tank that I'm currently doing a water change on. And then I do go through and pick out a bit of, when I get algae in here, it's actually very easy just to remove and just pull it out. So in this tray here, I've got a bunch of golden mountain clouds. And what I do is just take out the adults, and then I just leave this tray here, and then eggs hatch, and then I'll often find little babies in the tray. Then if I don't see them after a few weeks, I'll just put the parents back in again and give it another run. But having multiple trays around the place and shifting the parents around means that when the fertilized eggs get dropped in all of these decorations, that some of the eggs that are separated from the parents get to hatch, and then I grow the babies up in these little trays. I cycle that around, and then I get like bigger grow out ones, and then I've got bigger grow out tanks as well, just for breeding these little temperate mountain clouds. And all this is basically no maintenance, because if I'm too busy or I don't have time to muck around with these fish, they're totally fine. And then when I feel like doing something, they're here waiting, ready for me. They are super low maintenance. So now I've removed the adults from a couple of trays, and I try to make sure that I mix the adults so I don't keep getting the same batch together, because I want to make sure I get ample males and females that like each other. And then I'll take them up and place them in the new tank. And then I'll keep coming and checking these to see if I see signs of eggs or babies. So here's my little upstairs nature tank. So I'm just acclimatizing the fish into the tank. And it's going to be all there in the elements and all let it go natural with very low maintenance. So now the fish are happily in the tank. I've had this mud getting cycled for months, so there's no ammonia in here. And they'll buzz around and slowly grow the plants and slowly make this a natural tank with basically no maintenance. So I've moved my mountain clouds outside now to start breeding them. So check out these new displays we've been getting in at Majestic Aquariums. The internal, external plant displays. Pretty cool. So here's my little outdoor natural aquarium. And the key to these aquariums is do very little and be very patient. These systems work wonderfully if you do not have many fish and that everything you do is very gradual, because they're predominantly very low maintenance tanks. So you need to keep it nice and stable, and don't feed too much, don't change too much, don't add too much.
I have made her feel
Platies are a very underrated fish. Very easy to keep, very easy to breed.
Which one is the platy?
The bigger fat one.
The what?
Tank needs a clean. Very, very low maintenance tank. Gets very, very, very little attention. But now the mountain clouds are outside, I put some extra platies in here.
Are the orange ones the platies?
Yep. Big fat female platies.
So that can be lesbian?
If you want. Cool fish. So easy, so cheap, so beautiful. They breed like crazy. They breed by dropping out live birth babies.